Audio check. Shh. No, not you.
Yay!
Almost jump scared me as bad as the cat. I went downstairs to go check to see where the kitty was because he just went down for food. And when I went downstairs, obviously all the lights were off. So I turned the light on just to see if he was in the kitchen and if I was going to step on him on accident. And he wasn't in the kitchen. Oh my god, please, you know I can do this the whole way to it. Fuck off! He wasn't in the kitchen. But as soon as I turned the light on over the oven, which is the light I normally use in the kitchen, he just runs into the kitchen at a full, like, just sprint and meows and scares the shit out of me. Because, like, I turn around, I turn the light on, and then I turn back the other way, and then just, like, a little gray blob goes peeling into the kitchen and squeaks. And I was like, what the fuck? It's the cat. Kitty's judging right now? Well, yeah, Kitty, you're really going to judge as soon as I, Hey. You're really going to judge when I turn the light on. You're not going to like that. But hello, Ollie, Weatherman. I will pet the frog. Spacey, Tim, Mumsy, Super Bubble, Dave. Haggis, thank you for 68 months. And one more, apparently. And hello, Polly. I'm gonna have to wash my hands again. Alright. Frog is being pet. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Hey? Nothing interesting going on over there. You just stay on the bed. Go back to sleep. We'll see if this was a terrible decision to try and start this today. No, I understand, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if this is a terrible decision to try and start this today, but we'll see. Hugs, Polly. I'm just continuing to pet the frog. I thought I took these songs out of this playlist. playlist am I even in? Currently this playlist is like 95% abstraction and C418. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Legmove. Cold and your heater isn't working? Yeah. In the mood to do something, just not sure what? Yeah. Super Bubble! Thank you for a full year of gift sub to Lagamoof. It's very much appreciated. That's a lot. Oh, my phone is too close to my microphone. Let's see how that goes. Like, that's off camera over here. I always try to point that out because I feel like most people don't see that. They're just like, oh, cool, thanks. And then it's like, holy shit, when they look later. Usually it's like 3 months or whatever, but... Okay, Kitty's settling down. I'm gonna swap the lights around. Alright, let's turn this one on. This one off. And this one off. Alright. So, okay. I think firstly, I do need to move those out of the way so that I can access this, so that I can adjust the kitty cam. I don't know, make the kitty cam bigger. So you can't really see it, but there you go. I did put some grid lines in there with a blue thread basically that it's not in my design, so it should be obvious. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is chop this off because this is going to be annoying. It's basically like twice again at least the distance of fabric this way. And I think if I cut off like here, it should be fine. I've got plenty of space on this to readjust it or reframe it on something else, because I know right now I don't think it's like perfectly centered, but I'm gonna do the snippy. And I don't currently have anything on the edges, but I have some glue to put on the edges that's coming in the mail. So but yeah, there's a lot more fabric on here than I was expecting. I think. Also, they replaced, like when I ordered it, they sent me a different one than the one I ordered. So, I can do lots more little cross stitches if I want to. I could try doing like smaller versions of things or something, but that's gonna be so much nicer. But yeah, literally, it's like even more. Yeah, I think it is like almost twice again what is there, so that needs to not be in my life. Thank you very much. And I do have the box it came in to store it, and there's like a piece of paper in it too that'll help me keep it dust free. These are the current scissors I have, but I do have a pair of smaller scissors coming in the mail as well. And there we go. I don't know what I want to do with this. I might not actually have that on there, but I have washed my hands. It might still get dirty or whatever, I don't know. I know some people say like to like grab it with the other side or something like this, but even then, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Leg move. But yeah, I did, like I say, I half gridded it, so I didn't do the lines the other way, but like where the spaces are is where those lines would go. So it's kind of like still having those lines. I could have used like a pen or something, but I just went with this way. If in hindsight I would have done it in a different order. I've cut like all this extra coming off on this side. In hindsight, I would have done it in a different order so that I could undo it as I was going. But I think fuck it, whatever. I'll just cut it and take it out if I need to. And my plan currently is to just do parking method primarily, but maybe a little bit of cross-country method. And just going like left to right, top to bottom. However, I'm not like specifically gonna do any one thing, but you know, it'll all make sense, sort of, maybe. My question is, I was seeing a lot of people doing loop start, and that looks cool, but if I do loop start, see Polly? If I do loop start, does that mean that I should have 2 threads on my needle? Or does it mean I should just have the one thread, but it's looped, so it's 2? Also, I don't know how long of a thread I should pull out to use. I think for the first section, which I think is the second square here, I'm gonna need 5 different colors? No, 6 different colors. I have 6 needles, so I could thread them all. I know you pull from the side that has the number. I feel like with this, if I'm going to go left to right, top to bottom, like the line here is going to be the outline, so I'm probably just going to follow it this way, and then I might start with another one and go that way, or different ways, I don't know. The outline will be weird, I think, as far as parking method goes. I'm looking at, I have an app on my phone. But I think I have to pay for it after a month, so I just need to like not, I need to finish this. Yeah, I love Pessimistic Snake, and yes, daylight savings exists. 1/2 to 3/4 lengths of your arm, fingertips just past crook of elbow. Okay, so two pulls is good enough for that, I think, or 2.5, something like that. 2 strands, don't loop it over entirely, yeah. I'll show you what I was talking about and thinking. Well, there's also, what is it, the Danish? Is it Danish method and British method or something? There's a whole bunch of terminology. This is the color that apparently I'm going to be using the most of, so I'm a little bit worried, but it'll be fine probably. It's only this big, so. And from what I understand with this, you pull one out at a time, and then you put the two together if you're going to do that. And you just grab one and then pinch and then pull, and you hate your life. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think the one I did before was too long. So my thought was, if I'm doing, it depends on how I want to do the ends in, basically. Because some of the people that I saw, they would do a loop start. So basically they would just, you're gonna see me doing this a lot of times. Did I get that first try? Okay, so if they did a loop start, it'd be the opposite, right? How the oh, no, yeah. Okay, so loop start, it would basically be like this. So the loop is at that end. This is obviously shorter because we're trying that, but basically you have the loop at that end, you thread both ends in, and then you basically pull through, and then the end you just do a loop, like pull through the loop, and then it knots it. Oh fuck, I did fuck myself up though, because apparently you're supposed to keep them the same way that they came out of the string, and now I don't remember which way that is, so. It's fine, it's probably fine. I think with this length, it's probably better to not do the loop method. I might still be able to tell which end was which, because one has a curl on it. Yeah! Okay, so those two go together, I think. I think it's just for like dye batching and stuff. I don't know, like so that there's not like any variation of dye or just the way that it was pulled. I don't know. Is it a terrible idea to lick the ends of the string? I know there's like multiple ways to thread, but I feel like I was raised as a licker. You can like pinch it, you can use a threader, you can fold it over the needle and do it that way. Yeah, this one's not being happy to me. If I do this. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Doing the bend in half one. We always lick them. It was the only way. It doesn't really, Fedbot does not like licking. Fedbot is lick averse. Okay, so hypothetically, this is the first color we're gonna need. And from what I understand, I'm gonna have to look this up. Let me double check some things. Fact check myself. New tab. Yeah, English method versus Danish method. English method is when you do every single cross one at a time, which is apparently more ideal for parking method, which I'll explain, and better for confetti stitches. Danish method is doing half of the stitch and then coming back to do the other half of the stitch, which is better for cross-country method and stuff, and apparently good for doing it in a hoop without a frame, or not without, I don't know if I can, anyways, this is just half-ass shit. Yeah, no, I know, like this is just me watching a lot of YouTube videos, and for parking method versus cross-country method, from what I understand, oh, I could bring up a picture. I'll do that, I'll figure that out. Parking method is where you're like, okay, like generally you start somewhere and then you're like, okay, so I need to do purple here and then purple here and then purple here or something. So you do this purple and this purple, and then you thread it here, but you don't complete it. You just like park it there. So you're like, okay, that's the next place I'm going to use it. And you just kind of complete, like a lot of people do 10 by 10 at a time. So you'll do like every color you need in this corner, and then, you know, continue down, and you can kind of like complete like the whole thing, like left to right or top to bottom or diagonally or something that way. And I've seen a lot of people do that with full coverage ones. Whereas cross country is like, okay, I'm going to do all of the orange in this big patch here. So you do like all of the orange, and it's like multiple rows and whatever else, and it's all over the place. So it's like doing like big blocks of color at a time, which is originally the only way I knew of. But I think parking method is going to be better for me and my brain, instead of like worrying about like doing one color here and then one color here and then one color here and having to like weave in every end every time. Like, I think it'll be like easier for me to just have less things to like worry about. But what I was saying about doing like partially, yeah, big blocks of same color, yeah. But that's what I'm saying is, like, from what I understand, you don't have to just do one, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So what I might do is generally do parking method, where I'm working from like one side to the other in a methodical manner, but I might be like, oh, here's this huge fucking area of one color, I'll just do all of that, you know, and then park it, you know. And I might do that in Danish method, but do the rest in English, you know? Like, from what I understand, I can't, I mean, I can do it wrong. There's lots of ways I can do it wrong, but also I can just do it however the fuck I want. So, it's fine. I think the biggest thing from what I've seen is just making sure you're always like doing the X in the same order. So it's like, you know, one on top of the other, always do like left on top or right on top or whatever. So. Have some threader somewhere. Yeah, I do. I have a threader somewhere, but I haven't bothered touching it. That's what I mean. Like that. Like originally, all the information I saw was like find the center and start from the center and do this, and I'm like, ah, like that just like made me panic. But when I saw like somebody doing the parking method, I was like, I want to do that. that looks good to me. I like that. Yeah. So. Okay, alright, can I save? No, can I screenshot that? Alright, and add image. Oh god, trying to use my mouse over here is slightly annoying. Okay, so this is the cross stitch we're doing, at least attempting. Yeah, put it over there. But you can see, like, it's gonna be like that size-ish, I think. Let me see, right about there. Maybe a little bit smaller. And I'm probably gonna have to like center this and stuff when I'm done, but the grid I did was for 72 by 72, but when I imported the image into this app, it did 71 by 71. So I'm generally, it's weird the way it does that. I'm generally following the app, I think. Just because everything's like off by one compared to the PDF. But it makes more sense in the app because it's like, oh yeah, like there's literally like a gap around the edge anyways, so it doesn't matter basically. So I think I just need to get started and then we'll see how things go. Hypothetically, I can undo it if I fuck up. But yeah, with the parking method, like I'm basically looking at Yeah, if I zoom out a certain amount, it doesn't show up anymore. The top corner is blank. That top corner right there. So I'm looking at starting here and then like working my way down. And you can see what I mean about like there's like an outline. So obviously if I'm doing that all the way down, I'm not going to want to bring it all the way back up there or something. So I'm probably going to like, I don't know, like use that thread this way and then like start another one up here to do these outline bits. But I might, when I get up here, I might just go, ah, fuck it, and then follow that line that way, you know? That's what I'm saying about like parking versus cross country and stuff. It might be situational where I'm like, okay, like I'm going to do this line this way and then I'll do that line that way. And then I'll focus on the other ones that have like less stitches. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors in this segment. So I go back to where I need to be on this PDF here. So the circle 3834. Here's the question. How do I keep them straight when I have them? I was thinking of like pre-threading them, but I think I might just do one at a time to start. Because otherwise I'm going to get confused about which color's which. Line this here. That's not the side of the, oh, that is the side of the, that's fine. We're not covering the number. And yeah, I just have, I've got this like IKEA organization tray and I've got them lined up in order of number of stitches. And I was gonna put down like which ones are which symbol so I can remember, but I haven't done that. And right now I just have the PDF open with the symbols because it's easier than opening it up on the app every other 5 seconds. So guess we'll just fucking YOLO then. So we're one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think every time I'm gonna get confused. 10. And this is 1 down from that. So this is in the 12th spot basically. 214 by 182 stitches pattern with 40 colors. Yeah, no, I picked one that's 72 by 72. I think it's like 70 by 70 or something, 70 by 71. With 20 colors. Like specifically when I was designing this, I was like, all right, 20 colors is more than enough. Also, this thread needs to not be in my way. What can I do about this? Well, that's fine. It's just this one's gonna get all, I can just cut it. This is literally just a random thread I got in a random bag of secondhand floss. So it's not anything I'm planning on using for anything and not anything I'm like emotionally attached to. So for this one, we're 1 down there, and I feel like I'm get confused about like there's the lines versus the squares, and I'm like, wait, so what does that mean? So just triple checking here because I'm paranoid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay. Just making sure. Need to get back to it. Got mad at myself because he miscounted 1 row. Hugs. Yeah, this is why I did this, because I know that I'm gonna be like really annoyed and frustrated, especially doing it on stream and not wanting to like recount things 1,000 times. So that's why I was just double checking that like my charting was accurate. so that I don't go, oh yeah, okay, and then go, wait a minute, actually, it's been wrong this whole time. And I think I want to go left bottom to right top, right bottom to left top? Do I want to, I'm going down from there. Do I want to go in opposite? I don't know how that's going to work with working down. I'm not always going to be working down though. I don't know. So basically every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So every 10th one is the first after the dash. Let the space basically is like 8 and then a 2 gap. So that first one after the space is 10 and the second one is the 1. So from what I'm understanding here, this is the one I want. Because that's the 10th, that's the 11th, and that's the 12th. I'm not going to be turning it around every time, but just for the first one at least, so I know where the hell I'm going with this. And I'm probably going to like loop it underneath stuff. Hey you, don't you be getting so short already. I haven't done nothing with you. Did I say hi Sam? I feel like I said hi Sam, but I don't remember. Okay, so still doing okay there. This thing is kind of in my way. Hopefully I don't put my head in the way too much. Oh jeez, I already nearly pulled that through. Like an idiot. The first ones are going to be weird, especially with this stupid thing in my way. Okay. It's going to be just, you know, figuring it out, basically. So if I... No. Yeah, grab those underneath. I guess I could have at least threaded the second color I'm gonna need, but it'll be fine. We're not racing in this. This is just me doing it and figuring it out and going for it. Okay. I might want to zoom in a bit more so you can actually see what I'm doing a little bit. Alright, first one done. Yay! We're almost there. Only... Is there a list of how many stitches in this PDF? No. Let me use a calculator.
Get ready to fly.
Oh, I keep it from dang, yeah. So that... Unless I counted wrong, approximately 3,809 stitches. Alright, where am I? Where's my thread? Come here. Okay. Oh, don't you do that. Yeah, I was using a much longer thread earlier, so. Okay, you can get out of my life. And you, I don't mind if I thread over again. That's fine. Can I just like tuck you under here for now? So you kind of get pinched. It would be great if you like did the thing I'm telling you to do. No? Okay, fine. Right. So... from there, it's down one and to the left. This is where I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about the ordering I've chosen to do this in, but whatever, it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Seeing if we can poke this under here too. I'm gonna get better at this, hopefully. So, and I also won't be leaving it so long all the time. That'll be fine. And I've seen like the pin, was it pin something or other? Pin knot? Stuff like that. I've been watching a lot of Floss Tube. Just to get to the point where I felt confident enough to start, basically. Alright. So that one, and then I'm gonna go that way instead. I'm gonna go to this one next. Because it's going to be like a row of it, but going the other way. Like I'm going to want to go the other way, so. Come here, you. So, and I do need to also kind of keep an eye on the back here, especially with this stupid blue thread. Get out of here. To make sure we're not fucking shit up here. Get out of here. I should probably cut that. Get out of here. I'll deal with you later. All right. Keep forgetting about you. Stay out of the way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's one down and diagonal from there. And then one, well, there's two down diagonal from there. Alright, and there's another one on this row. I could go back for, but I'm also like, meh. I feel like it might be worth kind of doing the outlines. Like I say, more following the rows and the lines. So let's just keep going the other way. So it's 3, the next one. On a diagonal from here. Where am I? I'm there. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that, but I'm sure it'll happen. I'm going a little bit by sight just because I have such a bright light. I can kind of see underneath. And whatever else. I keep trying to punch my monitors because I'm a little bit worried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Just feels weird. Looks weird. I can 100% understand why I would have tried this as a kid and been excited and also frustrated and given up, you know, especially without much guidance. It would have been easy to get overwhelmed and then depressed and then just hate my life and hate myself for being bad at it. What have you done? What have you done to yourself under there? Stop that. Earlier today I spent far too long unraveling some of my yarn when I was crocheting. So I'm having flashbacks now. Give me one of those other needles. I might need to take my sweater off because I'm just sweating. You wouldn't think this is high intensity. Yeah, I feel like I should have untwisted it or something sooner. I don't think I fully split any of the fabric yet. I did poke the needle up a tiny bit, but nothing like, you know, destroying the world. Yeah, I'm gonna take my hoodie off. Yeah, I haven't tried embroidery, but I do definitely want to try that. I would also like to try doing like punch rug stuff or like giant cross stitch stuff or what was the other thing? There's lots of fiber related things I'd like to try. Just trying to tease this little knot. Here we go. That's what I mean, like without guidance, without like instructions to refer back to. If somebody just told you how to do something like one afternoon for like half an hour and then left you to it, like no wonder I gave up. Yeah, weaving would be cool too. 2, 3, and then one below that. I think it's one of those things where, I don't know, I'm just kind of exploring a part of myself that never got to exist. And generally, mostly using it as something that to do in my, free time as something to relax and de-stress. This I'm streaming, but, come on now. There we go. I thought I made it clear where I was, but yeah, no, it's the hair flip, the little hair flip at the back of the head, basically, is where I am. Alright, so then we're going down and then over 2. So we're skipping, instead of being vertically or angled wise, we're being here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So we're basically just, like I say, we're just kind of sticking in this 10 by 10 spot for the most part for now. I'm doing every color one by one. But with like the outlines and stuff and like the big blocks of color, I think I'm gonna follow the natural contours a little bit. So I think there's 2 more squares of this in this 10 by 10, but I might leave one of them for later. So 2 over and 1 down. Making sure my brain math made sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just follow the outline and keep following it for now. But there are skips in it still. And like I said, I'd have to start, like basically go down and then like start a different one elsewhere. And it would also get in the way of every other color. So there's that, and then, yeah, because the only other one, there's one like in the middle here, but it's kind of in a different line. Oh, Kitty turned around. Where would the next one be from here? It's just there. Okay, well, I might keep going with this for now. Until I run out of string at least. Because this is a pretty short piece at this point. But yeah, this is the color that has the most stitches. Understandably so. So skips one, over and down. So what's this one? Down one, over one. So it's not that one. And it's not that one, but it's that one. Right? Yeah. That one, another one following that. Skip one, down one, and over one again. And that one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And well, until the next end of that row. So. Should probably adjust the cat cam. Oh, yeah, I did think that that was a bit short. Need to fix a twist again. Hello, Jack. I'll adjust the cat cam before I struggle with this a bit more. Kitty. Is it cowardly of me to move the knot off screen so you can't see me fighting with it? easy life. And to match up with my maths here, this is the end of that section, so it's good. So far, so good. I mean, I could have fucked up somewhere, but don't know. We'll find out later, and I'll be very mad. Hopefully I haven't fucked up yet. Because it seemed like smooth sailing, so I don't want it to be a big fuck up yet. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Right, yeah, this is continuing. Much many. We're probably gonna get the next little bit off of this anyways. How many bits does this have? Is it 6? Yeah. If I just do this, that's not so bad. There we go. So we have the next 2 bits for this outline that we need. Thank you, Dave, for the 6 bits. I use that word all the time, not intentionally. Definitely not intentional. And yes, that is not our cat. But, you know, he does eat all the food and sleep on the bed, and oh, he's been such a soggy moggy today. He's been soaking wet. I feel like letting it hang works better on the back. Go on, you. There you are. Did I just unthread you? Almost. Hello, Veritron. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so one more, I think. I'll double check. Guess I'll double check after the break. So far so good. Like I said, I think I'm probably gonna at least continue doing a little bit of the outline here and here. I might not do like all the outlines, but I might do the outline on this row and do the outline on like the top here, and then I can start filling in the other colors. We'll see how far we can get. But so far I think it's going well. It's going better than I thought it would. So let's get this out of here. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Don't want to lose my needles. I will be back. Kitty's like, why is it so fucking bright? I'm sorry, Kitty. I need the light. Oh, definitely gonna adjust that. Look at that fluff bum. Look at that floof. Alright, I'm back. Hands washed. Painkillers topped up. Alright, now let's finish this one and see. So, use this as my pointing device. Or drop it. Hey, Bilka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, Steph, thank you for the 3 months of gift sub to Bilka too. Very much appreciated. Oh, Cat says, no, you're gonna turn around? No, is that light too bright for you? Oh, what? Come on. Really? Really? On this, the day of me trying to do a crafting stream? Okay, go have some snacks, but like, too late, dude. I'm doing my work. I'm not going down to feed you. Kitty's break time, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna lightly pet the vlog, but I did just wash my hands. I don't want to have to wash them again. I'm just trying to consider which direction I want to go. Because there's a line that goes this way. But I might leave that and do that with one of the other lines. I think I'm just going to follow this line straight down. A bit easier. Air pets. No, I petted it. I petted it. It was just not very loud. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. But there's gonna be another one that's gonna have to come up and do that too. Basically from there, there's 3 this way. Do a little twisty dangle. Alright, and then 2 up from that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Here, you come here. Just too busy thinking about where I want to go with this. If I want to follow it that way and use a different thread to go that way or what. Probably would have been easier if I hadn't unthreaded, but whatever. Gonna have to thread and rethread lots of times anyways. A little concerned with whatever the kitty's doing, because I think it went in the bathroom. Yeah, that goes here. Okay, trying to do it with this thing in the way is annoying. I feel like I might become more of a use a pen person. Hey. I might just follow this line because this is a pretty short piece anyways. So from there, dang it, I had the right one, but I wanted the thread to be out of the way. Stop. And then skip to up one. So it's 1, 2, and up. I'm sure this is riveting content. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See you, Mumsy. All this waffling and stuff is because I'm trying not to leave like huge long threads like crossing over places. That'll cause problems later. After that, let's go back that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there. I just unthreaded. I just unthreaded it. Come on. too awkward to do it like that. This song's weird. There was a noise, possibly in the bathroom, and now I'm a little concerned. Oops, upside down. It's a game I haven't played in a while. Oh, really? Mr. Glow at the door, can I come back in, please? Yeah? You gonna go sit on the bed? Hey? You gonna go sit on the bed? Come on. I know I put all this stuff in the way, but you can sit on the bed, you know. Come on. Well, are you really gonna make me go downstairs and feed you right now? Right now? Hey? And then I'm gonna have to wash my hands again? Is that what you're saying? Huh? Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Definitely not like I keep getting interrupted in the middle of something that takes concentration or anything like that. Yes, Mew. I see what you posted in Twitch chat. Sorry, just many Discord pings. Just because the on-screen graphic, yeah, well. Yeah. He's still crunching. I left the door open so that I wouldn't have to open it, but... Right, ping's cleared. For now. Alright, where the fuck was I? I think it's 5 in this row. I'm running out of string though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's one above that. Oop, wrong way. Forgot about that. Need to be careful when you do one above the other one. So do the opposite way for the first stitch. I'm also gonna have to be wary of this stinking blue thing. Try and get it on the side instead of through it. See ya, Ollie. So one there, skip one and one over. So here. Yeah, kitty corner. I'm just trying to see if there's any I can actually reach. Well, I guess I could go up a little farther, 1 or 2 more stitches with the length of this. So kitty corner again. And one up. I kind of wish I'd printed this out so I could like mark off what I've done so far, but oh, for fuck's sake, I Did it again. Alright. Yeah, if I'm going up, I need to do this. I was gonna say do a dangle, but then the dangle frickin' de-needled itself again. Okay, we can get a couple more out of this. Okay, so that, and then we're up and over. Hello? Okay. There you go. And then over again. Kitty corner. Try and keep all my stitches consistent. I feel like some of them are a little wonky, but I feel like also by the time it's done you won't really notice. Can I get 3 more out of this? I don't know if I can. So 2, 2, 1. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it keeps undoing itself. Oh, there goes another part of that. That's gonna come off. Is the kitty coming back? Oh, those neighbors making noises. Alright, I forgot again. Idiot. Okay, so let's weave that in on the back or something. Oh, what do I want to do with this? I think something like that at least will be okay. Like I say, I've got some like fabric glue for cross stitch stuff coming in the mail. Kitty hasn't come back yet. Zoom in a bit and highlight what I've done. Alright, basically those purple ones. The ones we've done so far. There's just that one there in that square that we haven't done. We've done all of them in that square, almost all of them in that square, some of them in that square, almost all of them in that square, but kind of following the lines. So like, so this is part of a different line, this is part of a different line here. This keeps going. Alright, so Kitty just meowed at him. I'm tempted to do this bit here because there's not much of that over there, but if I start here I can go up like this and then over like this and follow that line. Although I could go this way and then that way and then that way. Not sure. I feel like it's best to start there. I like how I got like all these colors out and then I ended up just not doing that. Yeah, let's keep doing this what we've been doing. Song's annoying me. Don't listen to Kitty, he just got fed.
He's sitting by the back door of the room.
Ah. Okay, so starting from there, basically the corner of this one. Here. Fuck off. Being all delicate and then I just yank it out at the end on accident. Sorry, trying to make sure I get this one because it's all like on a thread and everything. Get in there. Alright. So skip 2 and then there's 3. And they're 2 away? Yeah, 2 away in height from there. Okay. Just making sure. Double checking all my counts and stuff. Alright, so 3, and then kitty corner up. And then kitty corner up again. Or should I go over to those ones first? No, I do those ones first. So that's 1 away from there. And that's this row here. Get out of here, scissors. that one up from there. Oh, right. I did it again. I forgot that going up is the one you have to be worried about. And then next one over. Excuse you. Thank you. And kitty corner to that, which is here. This is where we're going to get that one that I skipped back there. How am I unable to find this one? There we go. Let's lengthen that a bit. Somehow I've ended up with not very much thread on my needle. Okay, so that's there, that's there. Over one, up one. And that's one below there. Kitty still hasn't come back up. And my door is open. I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing. Do a little twisty dangle. Alright, so 2 up on that row where there's 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we're going that way, yeah. It's one of those things where I'm like, did I stress out way too much about this before I did it? Yes. Did that help me feel mentally prepared to do this? Yes. Am I still gonna fuck up? Yes. There's 20 colors in this. And it's a 72 by 72-ish design. I posted the PDF in the creative channel at some point. I just used one of those websites to plan it for me. Can you? Thank you. So I have all of the colors here. Yeah, this is all 20 colors. I got duplicates of the white one. And this is from most stitches to least stitches. And these are the other colors, hypothetically, that I would use in this corner here. But then I went off on a journey. Trying to work on the outline first. But I thought 20 colors was like, it looked good enough, but also wasn't too expensive to buy. You know, instead of going like, oh, I'm going to do like 36 colors, and then it's like, okay, well, that got expensive quickly. I felt like 20 was a pretty good balance. Plus, almost all my emotes are similar colors, so it means I can do more of these if I want. And not have to buy too many more colors, because I assume I'm not going to use up most of the thread. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then 2 from there. Tell me, don't make so many gurgly noises, please. But yeah, similar to crochet, it's like, you know, once I've got the basic supplies, I can do more than just one project. But getting all the basic supplies is like the hardest part, just doing all the research and stuff up front. Deciding in the yarn store what sock knitting pattern I will go for. Yeah, I mean, making sure I'm not fucking something up over here. Did that just get tangled or yanked over here, or is this? Oh, it's just this. I'll deal with that later. Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I spend a lot of time agonizing over decisions, and then in the end I just YOLO because I'm too stressed out about all the agonizing I've done. You know? I've not tried knitting yet. So 2, 1, and then 1 in the corner. I'm surprised I actually haven't got my head in the camera yet, because I feel like I'm really leaning over, but I am pretty zoomed in. All right. It's kind of funny because some of the patterns that I want to try crocheting all call for like, oh, just use scraps. And I'm like, that would look really cool, but I don't have scraps yet. I mean, I kind of do, but not really. I mostly just have like full balls of yarn. So it's like, I guess I have to make some more stuff so that I can have scraps, so that I can make these scrap projects with like lots of colors without just using up half of a ball of yarn and then, you know, going, shit, I wish I had a full ball of yarn to make that project I want to make now. But I used it up to make a scrap project. Right. 2. Alright, and this little motherfucker. Okay, get out of here. Yeah. So 2, and then 1. many ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess the thing is, like, a lot of the yarn I have right now is like 50-gram little balls, skeins, whatever they're called. So technically they're all pretty small anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2 more. Little twist dangle, and then two there, and there's a space and there's that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to go back. I might do that anyway, so because I think that's the best way to go from here. So that, skip one, there's one here, right? And then come back. Might be a bitch getting the blue yarn out of here, or yarn thread, especially if I go through it. Don't do that. Can you get out of my way? Thanks. Uh-oh. I missed one back there. No! That's okay. We'll undo. Got too ahead of myself. Don't do that. Like my eyes are crossing. Because it's cross stitch, get it? Alright. I think it's just because of bright light and small things I'm looking at. All these pro skills. Alright, so there's that one, and then there's one beside it. You dingus. You knew that. Wearable glasses. You know, like wearable glasses, like the ones I'm wearing. 10 out of 10 joke, but with X's. Thank you. Right. So it's that one, and then, yeah, it's from there. No. Close but no cigar. Okay, so that one, and then go back up here with this son of a bitch. There we go. Yeah, no, I know. It just sounded funny. Alright, so from here all the way along this entire row, and then if we have the thread, there's a bit more here. This blue stuff all gonna be in the way. There is a frickin'... Of course there's a thread here. Why wouldn't there be a thread here? Well, whatever. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. There's one spot where I like threaded over the purple thread in a way that I don't want to, but whatever. We're just gonna YOLO. We're not gonna think too much about this blue thread. It might come back to bite us in the ass later. But my ass will have tiny little scissors later, so that's fine. How's that going? Maybe if I hold it like that, that'll help. Honestly surprised Kitty hasn't come back, considering how windy it is out there. He's gonna be real sad later when he doesn't get to sleep on the bed anymore because it's time for him to go home. Alright, well, I guess it is break time. I can't believe another hour went by. I don't feel like another hour went by, but you know. Hey, XLG. Alright, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, I'm back. Just marking the stitches we've done so far. All right. This song's going too hard for me. Hit the flag. All right. Back to it. Don't know how far we're gonna get down on this. Oh yeah, I was trying to hold this out of my way. All right, so far. It'd be nice if we could finish this line, but I don't know if we will with this thread. Definitely need to de-twist. It's twisting in my way. Anybody been watching anything good lately? Anybody read any good books? Seen any good movies? I'm getting impatient with some of the seasonal anime. I'm actually thinking of like rewatching some of them because it's like waiting for a new episode is too much. Rewatched Yu Yu Hakusho. I've seen the first couple episodes. Also, hello, Isaris. I've seen the first couple episodes, and I've seen the movie 100,000 times. Like, I have the movie... One of the movies. I have one of the movies on DVD or VHS or something at home somewhere. I got it secondhand from, like, a Blockbuster that was closing down. I almost didn't catch the blue thread. Until I did, but I'm not going to bother going back to fix that. I'll just chop it with my tiny little scissors tomorrow. when I went downstairs to see if the kitty wanted to join me, he was being very playful. So it's like, well, sorry, I gotta go. That's not where I want to go. Yeah, I've never seen all of Yu Yu Hakusho. I have seen at least a few videos by people who love it, though. I think like Super Eye Patch Wolf and stuff have some Yu Yu Hakusho appreciation videos. Alright, so that goes to there, and then we go down one over one. Down one to here. It's your fave? Some of that is nostalgia? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I've definitely been feeling nostalgic lately and wanting to watch some old anime that I loved. And then kitty corner. I feel like I probably read more Yu Yu Hakusho fanfic than I have seen actual episodes. That's the time period when I watched it. Gives you any indication. I have watched both Hunter x Hunter. Or Hunter x Hunter, whichever way you prefer. I've also read all of Hunter x Hunter. I have not read all of Yu Yu Hakusho. Tim was messaging me about the cat. I told him the cat already had food. I tattled on him. Tattled on the cat. Oh, I need to look at the picture that I had open on my phone, and now I do not. Alright. So, got that one. And that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more stitches? I don't know if we can do that with the thread we got. Yeah, it's by the same guy, yeah. Trying to think of what else. Togashi, that's the name. Oh yeah, and he's married to the author of Sailor Moon. Oh yeah, Poltergeist Report. That's what it said on it. Was there anything else big? Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's other stuff, but like not really stuff I know well. Mostly Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho. And from what I understand, Yu Yu Hakusho was like kind of rushed ending or something. But yeah, it's definitely one of the ones I do want to get around to watching and reading at some point. Where am I? What was I doing? So we got that, guess let's go back to here. Nope, not where I need to be. Here. Yeah, like I said, I've definitely watched a bunch of YouTube videos where people talk about it, but I haven't actually watched the whole series myself. That one there. I'm kind of like slowly working my way through all of the big series. Because I've read Naruto, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Hunter. Sorry, Demon Hunter? Demon Slayer. I've read Boruto, Chainsaw Man. I'm trying to think of what I haven't said. I've watched a lot, or read a lot of them. I haven't watched most of them, but I've read a lot of them. But it's also just basically whatever's available. And I'm not currently paying for Shonen Jump, so I have less availability on things right now. Got that. Down from here. I'm gonna hate this because I'm gonna have to get another piece of string for this tiny little area. Let me mark where I'm at. So I got that. I feel like there's a little bit of a tease that he released like 10 chapters of Hunter x Hunter and got our appetites all like raring to go after that like big long hiatus. Yeah, can I get 6 more out of this? Maybe I can do it. It hurts, yeah. It hurts. Especially because I don't feel like anything really got like... I mean, there was definitely stuff happened, but I don't feel like anything got like... What's the word? Like concluded? That's not the word I'm looking for, but like I feel like we didn't get any real answers. I don't remember. It's been a while. I read them as soon as they came out. But yeah, it was very like more questions than answers. Definite hype and stuff, but like resolved, that's the one. Yeah, I don't feel like anything got resolved. It was satisfying, but like, you know. So got that one. So I need... I feel like crossing this off the way I have has not helped, actually. With me understanding where I am. Also maybe being distracted. I don't know, I'm losing where I am now. Yeah, I need more... Especially because, like, we've all had such a long time to, like, theorize and hypothesize and, you know, compared to the amount of information we got after all that time, it's just like, ugh! Oh, the blue one's here too. Oh, I see. That's what I'm yanking on. Okay, well now I'm a little bit fucked because I feel like I've miscounted here somewhere. Let me look. Oh, look at that. Zoom in on that. So that, we're good. That, we're good. Oh, yeah. No, I missed some, I think. Wait, because that. Yeah, no, I think I skipped some. Alright, needle, you gotta come off. So I can undo some things. Like, some of these are probably gonna be put back in these locations, but because of how short my string is and everything, I want to do it in the right order, you know? Can you not? Like, hello? There we go. Okay, so I think, so we got that one, we got that one, we got that one. The button on it for like clearing that is a frog. Okay, so that, we're good. Let's get back to where we were. I feel like a lot of the time lately I've just been rewatching things. Today, instead of like watching something new, I ended up watching like a Game Grumps video that I'd seen before, and it was like a 3-hour-long video. It was worth it though, I laughed a lot. Okay, so another one there. Now we go kitty corner. Okay, so that, and then continuing on. Browse anime and end up rewatching, yeah. I rewatched the Hunger Games movies like 7 times the last couple weeks. I've been thinking about going back and rewatching CSI again. And yeah, like all the anime nights and movie nights, I've been putting on like old movies and stuff. So over, and then 2, and then 1. And then, yeah, kitty corner. And then directly below. Don't you unwind. I'm reasonably certain I've seen all of Hellsing. I don't think I ever watched all of Hellsing Ultimate. Because I remember when it was like coming out, you know, and it was like, you had to wait for the next stuff to come out. We did it. We made it to the end of this little patch, so I don't have to worry about making another little bit of thread. There we go. So basically the top floof, the top half of the top floof and the side of that floof there. There's only a little bit of janky threads everywhere. Checkpoint reached, yeah. I'm gonna end this piece of thread there because I don't want to weave it back anywhere. So yeah, I think the next piece. Well, let's check those at least. There you go. So you can see that's what we've got so far. I kind of maybe want to go down this side. And then maybe fill in, well, I mean I have this piece here. We could do that just down there and then park it and like not finish over here somewhere and then start one of the other colors. Okay. I do feel like I need a sip of tea. Oh, and apparently we are 2.91% of the way done. 111 stitches out of 3,000 and something. Oh, let's do the other end. Alright, so from that 3 there, we want to go in the middle. Yeah, I could start it underneath this. Although I just kind of fuck with my stees. Oh no, we're fine. I'll just That'll probably be fine. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, basically keep that going down the row. Really? Immediately? Oh, was it because I was leaning it on it? That might be why. Oh, now that I think about it, one of the first pieces of like manga that I owned was actually just like a random, I'm assuming Shonen Jump or whatever Hunter x Hunter was serialized in. Just like a random Japanese comic magazine thing. And it had a chapter of Hunter x Hunter in it, and I was like, and it was a chapter with Hisoka, and I was like, it was actually in the Hunter exam arc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counted from there. I had at least one part of my sketchbook where I traced a picture of Hisoka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It was when Gon is like practicing to steal a number. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got to skip a lot to get down to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just slightly in the wrong spot. Somebody's having crunchies. I wonder if it's Kitty, Pixie, or Bagheera. Sorry, ping, so checking to make sure it wasn't anything important. Ah, apparently the Stream Elements is having issues. That's why we're having issues with some of my plugins. Okay, so from here, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder where Chibi's looking when I'm looking down. Chibi's probably looking all over the place. Alright. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Overman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Overman. And it's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that lines up. Trying to count from like at least 2 different directions, you know. And we've got 3 in a row here. And then 1, 2, 3. And then that goes 1, 2, 3, 4 past that. Keep forgetting it's Halloween tomorrow. Okay, apparently that's decided to be coming out. So I can use this one instead. I'm not planning on playing any spooky games. I don't really have anything planned. I haven't really had anything planned all year, to be honest. Not done a very good job of being a streamer. Here we go. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I haven't played a spooky game since like 2015 or no, 2013 maybe. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Don't do it. I just undid you. I keep losing track of how many more I need to do. The only like sort of not really spooky at all thing I thought was I could do like a Sims build challenge or something that's like Halloween related. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the ideas I have are always too late. 3, so 1, 2, 3 here. Yeah. Like I think of an idea and then I'm like, oh well, I don't have any of the prep work for that kind of thing done, so I guess we're not going to do that. And then if I try to plan it for next year, then similar things happen usually. I feel like these ones are way better than those ones up there. 2 over 1 down. And then it goes for the whole row. Okay. There's like a tiny knot here. How? Why? Why would you do this to me? Oops, well. You're just trying to ruin my life here? It's like, yes, I would like to ruin your life. Do I just try and make you be on the back of that thing? 'Cause you are so tiny. Let's keep going and see if it ends up on the back. Then I don't have to worry about it. Or keep going and then I make it end up on the back. I feel like every time I think, oh, I'm getting the hang of this, I'm like, nope. Like, oh, I'm getting the hang of this. Actually, all these stitches look way better than the other ones. Maybe I should redo everything I already did to make it more consistent looking. I feel like I'm putting myself to sleep doing this. Okay, I think that's perfect. I think it's going to end up on the other side then. Just keep going for this bit here. Yeah, I feel like the consistency of these stitches is way better. And the other ones are way too loose. I don't know. Hey, Lucy Bess. I don't think I'm making them too tight. If anything, I'm gonna have to re-center this anyways when I'm done. And that's depending on whether or not I wash it or whatever. So far it's interesting. It's a lot of focus, a lot of counting. A lot of losing count. So I'm not sure with this one if I want to go that way or that way. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm gonna park it over here. And I can decide that later. It's out of the way there at least. I want to try and do at least a tiny bit. Oh no, it's 8:56! I was gonna say, I want to try and do at least a tiny bit of a secondary color. I guess I can mark on here what I've already done and at least look at what the next color is. Alright, so far, this is what we've got. And we are at 3.94%. I think I'm always an enthusiastic amateur at everything I do. Alright, well if I do that color, that one is 920, which is this one. I don't remember where that went. Dang it. It's right here. Between 3774, yeah. Oh, how's that fix going for you? I would assume not well, by the air quotes. Chest opened instantly. Oh, that's something. And I had a working map. Oh, okay. You had me worried there with the air quotes. I guess they're not air quotes because they're point like actually typed, but you know. All right, hypothetically. This one is 920, which is that one. There's like a couple spots here, and I would normally start over here, but there's like this is like the farthest over for the most part that gets. There's not a lot of this color farther over. No, it's 9 o'clock. No, let me at least put this in here. What secondary color? Ah. Oh no, not here, not here. Next one over, next one over. If I can find my way. Why did you come through? Get out of here. I should probably just put that through something else first. Alright, purple thread, don't you dare. Don't you try and get all tangled. I'm gonna have to deal with this stuff back here, but not right this moment in time. Come here. Come here. Alright, so the other one that I want to sit this at is, okay, so 2 across and then 2 down, like right here. Yeah. Alright, well. Next one's way the heck over there. I wanted to like park this somewhere nice, but I'm already like, oh, this is intimidating. Wait, I think it's right here. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll leave it like that anyways. We're getting places, we're getting places. I've made a start. I don't know if I'm going to work on it again tomorrow. Or what I'm going to do tomorrow, if I want to do anything Halloween-y. But I'll probably work on this again in the next day or two. Regardless. Hopefully people aren't incredibly bored to tears. I'm enjoying myself. I'm excited to see what it looks like when it's done. That's fine. There we go. Okay. I'll settle this all when I'm done. But thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this stream. This song's weird. Thank you. Haggis for the resub. Super Bubble for the 12 months gift sub to Lagamove. Dave for the biddies. Steph for the 3 months gift sub to Bilka. And Millicent and Super Bubble from yesterday. Alright, who are we gonna raid? My throat is actually killing me right now. Yeah, as I say, the Stream Elements is having issues. Apparently. I tried fixing it earlier, but it's not something I can fix on my own. Alright, thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. And good night.